Hope this finds you doing exceptionally well this Christmas season. Today I just want to cook a recipe of caramel corn, and I'll go into details in just a moment, but anything I cook has to be easy, so I'm using a recipe that involves some very awesome sweet ingredients, and you'll get to hear all about those in just a moment. But hope you have a great Christmas season, and you enjoy eating things as much as I do. So have a great day and a Merry Christmas. See you. Okay, so welcome today to to my kitchen. Today we're gonna make some of Darlene's caramel corn. Now Darlene's caramel corn comes from Darlene Troxel, former pastor, great friend of ours, and Darlene made this every year for us, and we just loved it. Now she did some things a little different probably than I do, but I'm following her recipe. I've got it right here, Darlene's caramel corn. And this is awesome stuff. So first and foremost, what we need, we got to have a big roasting pan, basically an empty roasting pan. We'll spray some oil in it. We'll spray some little olive oil in it or something. We're also going to cook lots of popcorn, and we'll get to do that. But you see my popper, old school popper going right here, and we'll go ahead and pour some oil into it. Not too hot. Get that going right now. That popping. We'll put a little oil in there. I always use olive oil. I think olive oil makes the popcorn taste better. I may do a little something to the caramel as well. Might not stick as well as Darlene's did, but it's what I use. We'll let that warm up. Put some popcorn in, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, so here I got my olive oil. I'm going to spray the pan here to get it non-sticky. So none of it sticks to the pan when I put the popcorn and caramel in it. It'll be awesome. Okay, so I'm just using some regular old popping corn. I'm going to pour it into the old school pot here. And it looks awesome. It'll smell really good. As it starts smoking, it'll really be good. And it'll pop right up for us. I'll keep that out. We'll do probably at least three buckets full, 3 canisters full. You can see, you probably can't see, I'll show you in just a minute. It really looks awesome, and it'll pop up. This is actually a popcorn popper from back in my grandfather's day, so it works well because it's seasoned so good. Okay, just so I want to show you what's in the bucket here. So I've used that, put the popcorn in there. You see it's old school, got the hot plate underneath it. Really works well. Good stuff. Okay, so now let's look at the ingredients we need. And this rock your world. They are really good. Let me just go over and show you. Okay, so the first ingredients we're gonna put together 2 cups of brown sugar right here. 2 cups. That's a big cup. That baby will hold like the whole box. It's huge. Okay, so we got 2 cups of brown sugar. I think it's 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks of butter. We're gonna use some pecan halves. A little half a cup of Karo. Let's see, where's that Karo? It's up here somewhere. Karo's up there. We'll get the Karo out in just a minute. So we got 2 cups of brown sugar, 1 cup of butter, half a cup of Karo syrup, and a teaspoon of salt. And we'll put all that together, and I'll have that out for you in just a second. Again, good stuff. Okay, just a top secret. You can hear it cooking. You can hear that popcorn. Sounds good. Won't be long. Okay, so now here's where it gets fun. I'm going to turn on the burner here. Turn on high, probably. About 7.5. All right, here's where it gets fun. We're going to take 2 sticks of butter. This is not a low-cal recipe. We're going to take 2 sticks of butter. This one's going to go in. Boom. Put that over there on top of that. Different looking through an iPhone trying to do this. Okay, we're going to take another thing of butter. Boom. 2 butters. It's 1 cup of butter. Don't let it go to your head. Okay, here's 1 cup of brown sugar. Boom. I'll get another cup in just a second. We have a little Karo, a little salt. Here's the Karo in here. Look at that stuff. Bloop, bloop. Gonna be good. Anyway, we'll get that all put together. I'll show you a picture in the pot. See ya. Okay, so now it's up for the half cup of Karo. You're gonna love this. Look at this. Bloop, 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 bloop. This is corn syrup. Yeah, I know it's not the best thing for you, but you know it sure makes caramel corn awesome. But you wish you could just take a big drink of it. Don't tell mom. What's that commercial say? Don't tell mom. Love that. Okay, now here's one of the cool things about this recipe. So So you get this in, and then right before you put it on the popcorn, and we'll try to video that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not, because I don't know if I can multitask at that level. But right before you put it on the popcorn, you throw in this baking soda, and it just kind of poofs it up. It's just really awesome to see. So we'll try to get that done for you. Okay, so I've got all the ingredients added to the pot. And you can see here they are right here. There's the butter. We got Karo syrup. We got brown sugar. We got a little salt in there. Yum, yum. Stir it up. It'll get hot as a molten lava. And it'll be brutal. Anyway, it gets hot. It gets hot as molten lava, and then we'll pour it. We'll put a little this little baking soda on it. Poofs up real big, and then we move it over here and pour it on top of the popcorn, and we'll stir that. It goes into the oven here for 3 sets of 15 minutes each. We stir it each time. It comes out awesome. So you basically end up with a beautiful slurry of brown sugar, Karo, and butter. And we'll cook for, it probably takes 6, 8, 10 minutes for it to boil good. We'll put a little baking soda in it. It'll poof up, and then we'll put it over here on the popcorn and stir it in. And then we put it in the oven at 250, as you can see right there, 45 minutes, stirring it around every 15 minutes, and it becomes very, very crunchy, and you'll see the end product here in just a little bit. Okay, so one of the real important things, I like to pour out the popcorn, and I like to get the kernels out, because there's nothing worse than eating caramel corn and you about take a tooth out in the back because you've got one of these babies in there. So do yourself a favor and go ahead and take the time to pull out the kernels. You can see that it's starting to bubble a little bit. We're going to boil that. That's boiling now. We're going to boil that for 5 minutes and then add the baking soda. Really boiling good now. You can see it's really boiling good, and we're only about a minute 15 into it, so we're going to go 3.5 more minutes. And we'll keep that boiling, and it is, wow, hot stuff. Don't want to put your hand in that. Okay, so now we've been boiling for about right at 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add the half a teaspoon of baking powder, or baking soda, sorry. And it'll pop it, it'll just poof this stuff. I wish you could see it. It's an official term, poof, by the way. It'll just poof this stuff up. I'll just pop it up. 5 seconds, I'll turn that off, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around, and this stuff is like, it's like a lava. I'm going to pour this on top of the popcorn. Okay, well, come on now, this is the thing. Even a banker can do it, so you know you can do this. So I'm going to pour this on the popcorn, and do not let this stuff get on you. I mean, it's like, I can only imagine what a volcano would feel like to get on you, volcanic ash or volcanic lava. This stuff has got to be what it's like. Anyway, so you can see, just poured it on, and then what we'll do is we'll mix it in. And I mean, even if it is so hot, so be really, really careful. Do not let it get on you, because it will fire you up. And then we'll put this, we'll stir it around real good, get everything covered, and we will put it in the oven and start cooking. Okay, so now I've been able to use my spatula and just move it around a little bit, and actually coat about all the popcorn with some amount of caramel. And then I will take it and we'll put it in the oven. Put it in the oven for, put these pieces in there too. Excuse me, firmly get these pieces here. Put those in there. And we'll put it in the oven for 45 minutes total. We'll turn it every 15. I'll show you the end product. Okay, so we're into our second 15-minute run here. You can see that our popcorn, or caramel corn, is in the oven. We'll pull it out, and we will, see if I don't burn my hand here. Get it up here. It looks pretty good at this point. We're going to get it up. We're going to stir it for a few minutes here, and then we'll put it back in for the last 15 minutes. Okay, so what I like to do when I'm done cooking it over in the oven, I come over here and I pour it on I had a Health Department inspector come in and check this tablecloth. It is totally clear. clean, free of diseases, whatever. Anyway, we pour this on top, this warm, out of the oven caramel corn, out on the tabletop here. Let it cool down, and it'll crisp up a little bit, and then we will put it in bags or whatever, and then we'll serve it. And I'll show you a picture of that when we're done. Doesn't it look awesome? Listen to this. I'll take a bite. See what you sound like. perfect. So there we are. We have it all done. The first batch is done. We have nice little baggies of popcorn. Caramel corn. Let's try one real quick. Yeah, right there. Still perfect. Awesome. We got 7. Need 12. See ya. It's been a good day. Y'all enjoy it.